Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, today here we are going to have the proposal seminar, and then the contender here is Dio Saputra from class of 2018. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you're from class of 2018, Dio?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, and then your title here is expressing intention, grammar, feature in the adventure of Tom Sawyer, novel by Mark Twain. Yeah, and then who is your advisor, Dio?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Who is your advisor?
Miss Zaitun.
Okay, your advisor is Ms. Zaitun. Okay, before you're going to start this proposal seminar, let's recite Basmalah together, yeah? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I hope you can give a clear, comprehensive kind of explanation based on your complete proposal. And then you're going to have the Q&A after you already completed the explanations. And let's hope you're going to answer all of the questions. And then you're going to use all English while giving the explanations, and then also while answering all of the questions. Best of luck for you, dear Saputra. Time is yours. Come on.
Okay, sir. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Before we start our presenting, I will the honorable my examiner, Dr. Sofian Hadi, M.Pd. And also I also thanks Miss Zaitun, that was my advisor. And here, my thesis proposal, the title is Expressing Intention Grammar Feature in the Adventure of Tom Sawyer, novel by Mark Twain. Why I choose novel by Mark Twain? Because as long as we know, if in this era, we are just a little person who still read the novel, because there are many gadgets, so easy to learn about English, like via media YouTube or the other. So here we will talking about the expressing intention, because it's still lack of interesting the student to learn about the grammar. Okay, sir. Next slide. Here we got the chapter 1 is about background of the study. Background of the study here, according to Vidya 20 and 17, most of the students are not able to express intention well in their performance for their pair dialogue task in front of the class. Yeah, here we got this one. We can conclude if the student is so hard to learn grammar because there is no media, and so less media to learn. Like if we are watching movie, there is no a formula of the grammar, and also we choose this one because in the novel we can conclude about. But in my research, I'm focused in will and be going to. Will and be going to in the future tense. It's about the intention grammar future. Yeah, and focus of the research here, for the sake of this research in the focus, the research limits his research to focus on the 3 discussion, namely finding the sentences which express the intention in the novel, and the second one, the analysis, will cover chapter 1 until chapter 7, and the third one, the selected sentence, will be interpreted in terms of the meanings. Yeah. So in Mark Twain, The novel The Adventure of Tom Sawyer is talk about a human life. The name is Tom Sawyer in the some American Mississippi River. Okay, sir. Next, the chapter 2, literature review. Yeah, literature review is just about some references. We talk about relate with my research. This is we have about Vidya 20 and 17. Expression of intention is an expression used to talk about future intentions or plans. Be going to, will, and would like are used to express intention in English. But here we will just talk about be going to and will, because in be going to and will he have a little difference, like when we use be going to, of course it must be happen in the future, but if we use will, it's like it's just our hope, or just our imaginary, if like I will become a doctor, or the others. Okay, sir. In the next chapter, yeah, here we got theoretical framework. Theoretical framework here, English for learner students problem in terms of grammar. Yeah, in the table, the first table is future tense with be going to and will. Yeah, this is I will collect the future tense and I will make it to table. It's be going to and will. It's a we have two different table. And solution proposed in the research analyzing future tense used in Mark Twain's novel entitled. After we got the sentences, we will analyzing the sentence, and after that we will explain about the findings descriptively, report the analysis of sentences that use future tense, and the last one we will drawing a conclusion. Okay, sir. Next slide. Yeah, here we got the chapter 3, method and procedure. According to Candria 20 and 19, explain that literary research which analyzes the relationship between linguistic elements and their meanings taken from the language of the text refer to stylistics approach. Yeah, here I use the method about literary research because we use the novel of Mark Twain, and here in this research discuss several relate theories in the Mark Twain, and in the chapter 3 we got the okay, sir. Thank you.
That's all, dear Saputra.
Yes, sir. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much for the explanations. Now let's try to give you the second step in this proposal seminar. The first question for you, you were mentioning about expressing intention grammar feature in The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, novel by Mark Twain. My first question for you, what do you mean by intention grammar feature here in your title?
Intention grammar feature here is we will talk about the meaning of the intention grammar. It's like when we are, if we are like we use be going to or will. When we are we be going to is will be must be happen in the future, but if we are use will, if not, I sure it's not sure.
Okay. So when you were mentioning the title about the intention grammar feature here, and then you're using the novel of it. Why a novel, not some kind of other composition for the title of your thesis here? Why the novel that you chose?
Okay, the first one I choose this novel, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, because I was read a little in the 2 semester or third, I think, when I learned with Miss Muti. And the second one, why I choose the novel, because the novel in this era is lack of interesting by the student. And I hope with this research, the student can use this novel for the media to learn grammar. Okay, like that, Miss, sir.
Okay, thank you. When we try to choose some kind of genre or some kind of things to use in intention grammar feature here, we have to choose at least something that fun for the student, right? Yeah. And then why do you
Yeah.
think the choose of novel here can attract the students, yeah, to learn about grammar itself? Come on.
Because this novel is talk about human life. The name of the Tom Sawyer, and the story about this novel is interesting enough to me, maybe, and to our class when I learned with Miss Muti before.
Okay, I guess that's not the question that I gave to you. Yeah, my questions, when we try to pick a certain kind of things that we are going to use to teach the student about grammar, it should be a fun kind of things. It should be an interesting kind of thing. Yeah, and then you're choosing a novel itself. Why? Come on.
I choose this novel because, yeah, I hope the student will be interesting with this novel, because um, as we know, if the novel is like wanna be faded, because there are many new media in this era, and I hoping if I show this thesis proposal, the student will be interesting with my novel, with this novel, or we use the novel as a media.
Okay, so I guess you're gonna consult more with your advisor, yeah? Because the use of novel in this era, maybe you can use, for example, here the new form of the novel, yeah? For example, here what we call by 21st century kind of novel, yeah? That we can use to attract the student, learn about grammar. But if you are going to ask the student, they're going to learn grammar through the novel, and then you chose the title here, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer. How did you gonna be sure that all of the student, they gonna have some kind of, what is it, patience, some kind of intention in learning grammar? Okay, you Saputra? Yeah. Okay,
Yes, sir.
next one here, your background of the study. To be honest, reading according to Widya 2017, it kind of strange for me. Yeah, because when you try to discuss about a grammar and that is the structure in English language, so your reference here, it should be at least from Harmer, at least it should be from Brown, and maybe, and then it should be from Holmes, maybe, yeah, or from McAllister, Richards. That should be a relevant kind of reference that you can use to support your background of this study. Yeah, instead of using Vidya, yeah, because the name of Vidya here is 100% it is the author from Indonesia. Yeah, Dio
Yes, sir.
Samutra, that will be my first comment for this one. And then you're mentioning here for the background of this study, you should put several kind of point. That's why we call this file here is a PowerPoint presentations. Yeah, not the random opinion from the expert that you took and then that you put for your PowerPoint presentations. Okay, background of the study consists first. Yeah, maybe you can put some point here, the important in conducting this research, and then you can give an elaborations why that you really need to conduct this research. Yeah, and then second background of this study, you can come with the real kind of condition of the students. Yeah, what happened with their grammar mastery, what happened with their reading mastery, what happened with their structure comprehensions. That's why you need to conduct this research based on the grammar and then based on the structure also. Yeah, that will be the two examples of the background of the study that you can put, not some random expert opinion. Yeah, and then the expert that you took here is not from the main what is it, the main reference that you can use, since it is from media 2017. Yeah, it will be better for you to choose from Harmer, Brown, McAllister, Richards, Holmes, Jones, and then blah 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 blah. Yeah, based on the focus of your research, it is for the English language learners. Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at the second chapter, and then it is also the same. Yeah, second chapter not only mentioning
Yes, sir.
about your literature review of it, you're only mentioning about expression of intention is an expression used to talk, and then it is the same. You took this one from Widya 2017. Yeah, try to figure it out, try to find, yeah, an expert that based on the subject that you took, yeah, for the English department. Okay, dear Saputra. And then for the second
Yes,
chapter,
sir.
you're gonna mention all element, all the variable of your research, not only one, because you're mentioning only the expression of intention here. You're gonna need to explain about what is it, the grammar itself, yeah, and then what is it, the structure of it. Yeah, and the next one you're gonna explain it also the novel, since you're choosing novel here for your research. Okay, a
Yes,
complete
sir.
kind of the reference. That should be what you have to write on your second chapter of the proposal. Is that clear enough for you, Dio?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm forget to. Yeah.
Is
Sorry.
that is that clear enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's try to have a look at your theoretical framework. It is not theoretical, but it is theoretical framework. That's the correct patterns, that the correct structure, the correct grammar that you can use for this one. And then based on your theoretical framework, you're mentioning EFL student problems in terms of grammar. Okay, and then you're mentioning here the future tense with be, going to, and then will, and then solution proposed in this research analyzing future tense used in Mark Twain's novel entitled The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, chapter 1 till chapter 7. And then the
7.
finding, descriptively record the analysis of sentences that use future sentence, and then drawing conclusions. To be honest, looking at your theoretical framework here, since the use of the novel and then the problem based on the grammar things, yeah, I really need you to make sure here the choose, yeah, of a novel, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer here, that gonna really attract the student, yeah, to solve the grammar problems. Yeah, because the first things you're mentioning, yeah, you're mentioning novel is one of the work of art that fade away. Yeah, it is not something that
Yeah.
familiar. It is something that especially for the junior or maybe for the senior high school, reading a novel, it is a bored kind of things. Yeah, it is not interesting activities to do to read a novel. And then you will propose novel here as the alternative solution for it. And maybe you can talk more with your advisor. Yeah, how are you gonna make sure here this kind of novel, or you may choose a different kind of novel, an electronic kind of novel, or the 21st century kind of novel that really familiar with the students today. The novel here can solve the grammar problems. Okay, And then look at this one, the
Okay, sir.
findings that you're mentioning, descriptively report the analysis of sentences that use future tense. It is a boring kind of activity also. Descriptively report the analysis of the sentence. First of all, they hate in reading novel. And then you ask them also to analyze the sentence. Really? You're gonna think this gonna work? Yeah. And then next one you mentioned here, drawing conclusions. Yeah, something that gonna work, yeah, to solve the student problem. For example, here for the grammar thing, it should be a fun kind, an interesting kind, a challenging kind of activities. Yeah, and then a challenging kind of media, a challenging kind of activities that gonna attract them to learn more about grammar itself. Okay, so how are you going to strengthen your reasons here, your basic, so we can come with, okay, this is a legit, this is a valid kind of research that you can conduct to solve the grammar problems. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
then
sir.
next one, it is the same also with your chapter 3, method and procedure. Look at this one. You are taking the focus on the grammar, but where did you wrote method and procedure here is not based on the correct grammar, right? It is real. Okay, it is the real one. How to write down a method and then procedure? I guess no. Yeah. Before you're going to put every single word, making every single sentences for your PowerPoint presentation, you have to do a rechecking first. It is a correct forms. Okay, you're using a relevant kind of grammar for it or no? And then for the chapter 3 here, all of the students from English department, I told them they have to use at least from Crasswell, yeah, from Gay, yeah. So that will be the expert that you can refer on when or when you try to take the reference about the research method, because that was the book that you guys use when you guys have the subject of educational research methodology, and qualitative and quantitative research method. And the book that you guys use, it is from Creswell, it is from Brown, yeah, it is from Gay, yeah. So that will be the reference that you can use for the third chapter of your research proposal. Okay, dear Saputra? Again,
Okay,
and
sir.
that will be the last suggestion I guess that I can give to you, and then you're going to have in our 3 days. Yeah, you're going to have 3 days. Of the 3 days, you can come to me and then see me in my office, and then we are going to discuss more about your complete proposal. Yeah, you're going to start
Yes, sir.
making and then also revising your first chapter, second chapter, and then also third chapter of your research proposal. Okay, dear
Okay,
Saputra,
sir.
do you have
Yes,
any
sir.
questions based on your proposal seminar or no?
No, I think enough.
Okay, do you think that's enough? Okay, thank you very much, dear Saputra. Yeah, since how many times that you asked me when you're going to have the proposal seminar, and I already told you I can make it, yeah, and then Alhamdulillah today you can join this proposal seminar, and then this will be a good step, I guess, for you, yeah, completing your proposal seminar. And then after this one you're going to focus in making a revisions, yeah, and then after the revision you can conduct your research, yeah, to do the field of your research to the school or to the student that you're going to use for your participant for the research. And then hopefully, yeah, hopefully by the end of this month, yeah, August or September, you can complete your first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, fourth chapter, and then fifth chapter of your thesis. Yeah, so let's
Amen.
hope next month in September you can register for the thesis defense. Okay, dear
Amen.
Saputra.
Amen.
And then to all of the students that I gave them the proposal seminar, you already know what kind of the homework that you're going to have at this one. Yeah, this one I'm going to upload this video for you, and then let's hope your friend from C class, yeah, especially from C class, I guess only 10% of your friend from C class that already focus on their proposal and then trying to complete the research. I hope by watching your video here, it's gonna give a good motivation for them so they can start thinking about completing the proposal and then also completing the thesis. Okay, dear Saputra, this one
Okay,
I'm
sir.
gonna send you the link of it, and then let's hope. Okay, one more time, you're going to have the spirit, the motivation to complete your proposal, and then you can go with the next step to complete the fourth chapter and then also the last chapter of your thesis. Yeah? And then don't forget also to prepare all the things, all the requirements that you need to compile before you're going to do the research, and then before you're going to register for the thesis defense. Yeah, thank you very much for attending this proposal seminar, dear Saputra. And then let's close this proposal seminar. You'll be reciting Hamdalah together. Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil
Rabbil
Alamin. See
Alamin.
ya for your revisions. You may come and then see me on inshallah on Monday. I'll be available. Yeah, every single day I'll be available except Friday and Saturday. Yeah, and then also the weekend you cannot call me on the weekend, and then best of luck for the revision. Thank you very much. And then the last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, see you soon. Yeah, deal.
Yes, sir.